Bitcoin, it's over. It was all just a dream. You wanna know the last information about the crypto world? Smash the like button. It's time for Crypto News. Crypto to the max with Rodrigo Arnedo. Those who survive the dump deserve the pump. Are you going to survive? Bitcoin is going down. And we are so sad about that. Remember, I created this line and we broke it, but also we tried to go again above it and we didn't. So this is not good. Of course, when we were just 0.62% to the new all-time high, we went all the way to 99,489. And now what? Now Bitcoin is at a discount because it's Black Friday, of course. As you have remembered with Ledger and also with Trezor, nice offers. You have to take advantage of those. You have the links in the description below for buying them and also buying Bitcoin. Bitcoin that now has the discount of 6.65% as we record the video. That's $6,500 less that you pay for just one Bitcoin. And now we wonder if we are going to find support in $89,000 because we have there some data. Maybe this is the support we need now, or maybe we need other supports. Probably in the weekly, we can see that better. Remember that we were expecting 4 weeks in a row going up like crazy. Maybe this one was the first one, 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe so. Any case, we are trying to find here place for support in 90,000 maybe. You can see this was the close of the last week. The psychological aspect also of the double-digit zero in the 90 can be. Also, if not, we can go all the way to $80,000, $77,000. And why would be that? Well, because we have the gap of the futures in the CNMV. Also, I just draw this line and you can see that even though the gap went to the futures went to 100K, we start falling again. And right now we are doing better with CNMV that we did with Bitcoin. We went all the way to $92,000 and here we see 93,400 as the minimum right now. I draw this line, and if we break it, that would be a good thing. But right now, it doesn't seem okay. We are in the weekly going down, even though we expected a green one. We'll see. We still have time this week. And we have to reconsider the path that we are having in our way to 100K. And maybe in that path, remember we were considering last year, and you can see that the movement still is the same. Maybe we just need more flat. But we were considering also 2020. And I found this tweet from Bitcoin Archive very interesting. Bitcoin correction happened at the end of November 2020 at the psychological level of the previous all-time high. And then we skyrocket. Now we're correcting at 100K level, also a psychological significant price level. Not big deal. So if we go to 2020 and we find that place, I have to again create the ghost pattern, and you can see that if I adjust it to the new situation, we have this orange path in between. So maybe we have to be playing with 100K longer till around December the 15th, and then we start going up. That would be bad right now because we have to wait for 100K, but that would be better in the future because if the price action is the same one, we can go all the way to like 300 for 2025, 300K. That would be amazing. What do you think about all this? November still in 33, 34% rise, and people considering now if this is just a healthy correction or this is the end. Bitcoin News saying that, well, the hype, the speculation of 100K might indicate that potential local top. Historically, whales often counter the crowd sentiment, buying when others are fearful and selling when they're exuberant. Remember also I told you in previous videos that, well, we have some orders and some Bitcoin that has to be sold on 100K because people are there having some profits, and that's okay. We are still in the grid, but little by little we are going down from 90 to 79 right now. And today we have to consider some interesting thoughts like this one from Miles Deutscher. Everyone speaks about how to make money in a bull run, but I think an equally valid discussion is how to successfully exit. Do you have a plan? I've thought a lot about and I have my plan. That's Miles' plan. DCA out progressively as price climb. I won't time the top, but I'm okay with that. I've already started shifting money out of crypto slowly. I'm still trying to maintain adequate exposure as I still have bullish disposition heading into 2025. But I've taken out enough not to need to worry about financial security in the event of a black swan. This sounds smart. When a big collapse does come, and this might not be until the end of 2025, 2026, who knows? That's why you ladder out progressively. I have parked capital in safe assets, which it might be the goal of capital preservation and income production. This will be a mix of US treasuries, gold, and real estate. 3. Buy back a ton of Bitcoin and equities during the inevitable market collapse, potentially 2026, 2027. Also invest in new startups during these periods. Focus on AI in his case. The ultimate goal is to have firepower during an economic collapse. That's how you significantly speed up long-term wealth creation. It's also impossible to time, so taking an extremely macro lens when making these decisions is needed. Also, log hearing to our plans. What are your plans? Leave those in the comments below. And if you are considering a price target, well, Miles considered that price targets and portfolio targets are stupid. Why? Well, the one way people wrecked themselves last cycle, myself included to some extent, was by holding on to hope of reaching some arbitrary number. In my case, this was 100K. Or they had personal portfolio target number. They have, like, for example, 1 million, etc. Here's the thing. The world doesn't care about your number. It's not worth round-tripping your entire portfolio just for the sake of maybe hitting some arbitrary number. Instead of that, he would recommend us 2 things. Remain adaptive. If your goal is 10x, but the market starts looking toppy and your portfolio is only a 4x, with LTF confluence to match your HTF bias, then take profits. It's better to walk away up 4x versus round tripping internally. And also implement an incremental profit-taking system. For each coin you buy, have a plan to shift out set X% at certain multiples, as we read in the other tweet. You can get progressively more aggressive with profit-taking as the cycle matures. What matters most is the ability to judge where we are in the cycle and position accordingly, as opposed to holding out for some arbitrary target you have to set yourself. Don't get me wrong, having a goal is a good thing, but that goal should be fluid based on the market and its signals. This is okay, and I think those are very interesting thoughts, but as always, you know that you start selling, it keeps on going higher. That's difficult. On the other hand, real estate, gold, treasuries, those are the good stuff. Well, you have uncertainty with everything, so you never know. You also have no idea, no clue whatsoever if we are going to have an economic collapse in the world and when it's going to happen. And we can't expect a black swan because of its own nature. So yeah, nice thoughts. Think about that. Also think about your targets. I think this is interesting, but again, it's very difficult to predict the future, and it's easier to know if you were right or wrong afterwards when it is too late. But we have here 5 signals telling us that Bitcoin price might be, yes, going down. That might be the ratio MVRV, which still has room, but is close to tops. Also, the greed and fear index, it's at a point that might suggest that we might need a retraction. Also, well, you have to follow the flow of the new money coming in, and this as also the days destroy indicator for Bitcoin. those are not doing well right now. These indicators will tell you if holders in the long run are really selling right now. If we have those unmoved, that would be a good thing. If those move, that means that people are taking profit. Also, the inter-exchange flow pulse that monitorizes movement of Bitcoin from and to exchanges of derivatives. Well, this is saying that we might be in a weak position right now. But as you have five things telling you that might be the time for Bitcoin for going down, you have now 7 signs that Bitcoin top is not nearly close at this moment. This is something from Lark Davis telling us that you can see money coming into NFTs and things like that, crazy memes. So the euphoria is just starting. Also relating with this, the mediatic attention. Bitcoin is still not talking on media, and your friends, your family, they will come into this hysteria at some point, and we will feel that we're still not there. Also, with the P indicator, we still in a moment where, you can see that we still have room with the 4-year cycle to go up. More than that, Fibonacci pattern telling us that we might still have room to go, and also tendencies of social medias and applications being used a lot. And in this case, he uses the greed and fear index to say that we still have room. Again, your friends will tell you and will ask you for buying. That would be a sign of maybe the top. So yeah, 5 reasons, 7 reasons. No one knows what's going on, but the news are the news. And Bitcoin ETFs saw no dip. Capital still flowing in, and we had another all-time high today. So institutions buying, and MicroStrategy just made its biggest even purchase of Bitcoin worth $5.4 billion. So remember, we might have always MicroStrategy and always US government. So we have our counterpart for this risk asset that is amazing. With gold, we just reached a new all-time high. Comparing Bitcoin with gold, Peter Schiff, desperate right now. And we have more and more companies telling us that they are coming into Bitcoin, like this company in Canada related to your wellness. Those approved a plan to add $1 million of Bitcoin to Treasury. So you can see more and more companies buying. And we remember that we have this cake, which is Bitcoin. This is the supply. And left to mine is just this very small piece of apple pie. So more and more people fighting for it, less and less Bitcoin out there. That's a good one. A good one also is this one. Remember that election year usually is the bottom for the market. That's an optimistic thought, but also I went to TradingView, link in the description below, and you can see that this was that week, and that week was up to 85,399 and down to 66,634. So the 66666, I believe that can be the bottom in the future. We'll see about that. Any case, consider that the average return in Bitcoin Q4 is 84%, and we are just in the 48 right now. Remember also this chart that we shared the other day when we top the market maybe in 2025 in the 220K. That would be amazing. And remember the psychological chart for Bitcoin. We might be in belief right now. So even though we are going down, just be there. And remember, important stuff is to learn. Important stuff, if you are here because of this hype, is to start your way, to start your journey as we did like 8 years ago, 6 years ago. I released this video. I believe this is one of the most important videos in the channel, and it has not so many views. This is the book, or the audiobook, better say, the seminar that changed my life. If you want to know about that, just go there. It's funny watching me in a different style at that point. But if you consider that I'm a successful person, and you want to know what did I do in order to achieve this, well, I tell you everything in this video. So I'm gonna leave it in the description below. And if you wanna do as I do, that's what I did. Also, you have it on Audible. If you use Audible, you help us. Thank you very much. Link in the description below. Consider that this is what people do usually. This is 4 a.m. Everybody is sleeping there. Then we wake up, we commute, we travel to our places, we work all the time, and then we work and work and work, and we have some time for watching Netflix there, and then we start sleeping again. So enjoy your life. Consider that at some point we are going to die. So have fun today. And be careful in the cryptosphere. Do you know about this app, pump.fun? Well, this is crazy. This is Solana based. Everybody's creating tokens and pumping them. We told you in the channel about scams like this guy. Remember, he made like 50K, 30K in just minutes. But right now they had to close it, at least the live stream. Why? Because people, in order to get your attention, in order to make some money, they were saying they were going to commit suicide, and they were saying they were going to eat some piece of shit, and they were saying really crazy stuff, so their coins were going up. Crazy the world we are coming into. Crazy that we have these apps out there in the internet and people use them for that. But yeah, that's the world we live in right now. Consider safety in this world, and you might be safer with a cold wallet. And again, I'm not gonna tell you everything today. You have this information in previous videos, but we have Black Friday for Trezor, and we have Black Friday for Ledger. If you wanna buy Christmas presents, today is the time. You have the link in the description below, and you have recommendations in our website in the previous video I created about Black Friday, especially for you. Also, you have a 70% off with TradingView and 1 free month. Link in the description below. Also to Amazon. If you buy anything with our link, you help us. Thank you very much. The bubbles are in the red. Today is a sad day in that aspect. And Ethereum, even though it went to 3,500, we're still concerned about it. We might go down with Bitcoin, or is it time for Ethereum? What do you think about that? Enough today. Do not be your own enemy like this cat is being, and find the love out there like this cat, so romantic. All you need is love. Forget about the money and keep on learning. That's happiness. Learn about AI with our other channel. The last video is going like crazy. It's the best performance right now because in one day it's up to 2K, 2,000 views, and it's an amazing video. Well, I did it myself, but I'm humble to say that I believe it is. And did you notice that there's a relation between the thumbnail that we have for that video for the one we had with Noticias Bitcoin? We have the coach as we have it here, and this awesome and handsome guy, which is myself. Well, Tanya, my sister, she created those. She is amazing. Let's keep on learning. Let's keep on having fun here on Noticias Bitcoin. Rodrigo need to find the right crypto news, health, money, love, pouring in peace, and the best is yet to come. To the moon!